everyone, and welcome to our advanced events tutorial. Events usually take a while, so they're going to be broken down into popular events that most people would like to create. Today's advanced event would be a bank. So a bank, you can use a chest, you can use a person, just whatever. I'm gonna use a person, like if you were to go to like your local bank, branch, and deposit money or withdrawal or etc. So first we're gonna find a graphic. We're going to give him this graphic here. Looks pretty good. And then we're going to start our editing process. So first, what you want to make sure is that the priority is set to same as character and the trigger is action button. So as you see here, it's all preset most of the time. So now what you want to do is you want to start adding contents. First, you're going to need a couple variables. So the first thing what you want to do is you want to go control variable, and you're going to need four variables. So we'll have variable gold. We want to set it as game data. Then we want to go to other, and we want to go to gold. So now it's going to set gold to how much gold is in the player's inventory. Now you want to add some text. Doesn't have to be fancy. Like it could be something fancy like sweet. You can give him a name like Bank Keeper, too many E's, and have him say something, and then change the color back to its original color and be like, hello, what would you like to do at the moment? Obviously, this isn't all going to appear in the actual text box. So you see at, you're gonna just do that. What would you like to do at the moment? Next, you're going to want to give it some choices. Show choices. We're going to add 4 choices, which will be deposit, if I can spell it correctly. Yeah, I think that's correct. Withdrawal, balance, and exit. Exit is not really needed, but you can add it if you just want to fill in the choices. So deposit. So you're going to insert a text. Text. How much? Then you want to add a conditional branch. No, an input number. Then a conditional branch. An input number for the variable 3, which is deposit amount, and you want to give it, I don't know, as many digits as you want. Depends on how much gold you can actually have at a time. We'll give them 8 digits. Then we're going to insert the conditional branch where at variable, that variable 3 deposit amount is less than or equal to the variable of gold. So you can't deposit more than you have. You could deposit what you have or less. And click OK. Now in else, let's say he's trying to deposit $1,000 where he only has 700. You're going to put text like, you don't have enough. You don't have enough. And then in the conditional branch, if he puts in the correct number, you're going to need to put in a bunch of control variables. Well, only 2. The first one is you're going to take your gold and you're going to add oh wait, wrong variable. We want balance. So you're going to add to balance the variable of your deposit amount. Then you're going to insert a change gold. You're going to insert a change gold and decrease by the variable of your deposit amount. Now you need another control variable. This one you're going to put the gold set to game data gold. Basically the same one as before. And then you're going to add text. So be like, you currently have, then you want it to show numbers that actually are true, like how much is in the bank account and how much you have. What you do is you do /v for variable, then you put the number of the variable. So next you would put in the 3 zeros and the 2, and that will show how much they have on their person. Then you could say and you could do v, and then you could do 004. It all depends on which variables you use for what thing. So it could, the balance could be variable 116 for you guys. And then in your account. And when you preview it in game, see, we have 0 and we have 0 in our account because we never received any money because we haven't played yet. So then you click OK. Then you're going to go to withdrawal. So again, you're going to ask how much. So we can just copy it from there. Basically, you can just copy pretty much everything from the deposit and paste into the withdrawal, but then you need to change a couple things. Like you need to change the input number from deposit amount to balance. And you'll need to change conditional branch, and you'll basically be switching it. So balance is less than or equal to the amount you're trying to withdraw. Actually, this is still the deposit amount. Basically, you can use the deposit amount for both withdrawal and deposit. Now you just need to change the control variables. As in, you're going to go to this one. You're going to put this one to gold. Then have it subtract by the variable of your balance, I believe. Oh, well, we'll see how this all plays out when we go to actually test him. Basically, it's just a bunch of trial and error. Then, to change gold, you want to increase by the deposit amount. Then to control variables, that's the same. Then you can have him say that text again. Now for balance, all you really need is just the text. And you're done. And then exit, well, it's just gonna exit. That's it. So we're gonna click apply. Next, we're going to create a little chest so we can actually use the bank process. Now let's test it out. It might not work perfectly the first time, but hopefully it will. So first we're going to start off with no money. And go balance. Currently have 0 and 0. Yeah. Let's see if we can deposit more than we have. Can't. Let's see if we can withdraw more than we have. And there's a problem. We now have 10 million G's. Which means there is a problem with our withdrawal. So we're going to go back in there and see if we can fix it. Okay. I figured out what the problem is. We're supposed to switch these to balance, and we're supposed to subtract the deposit amount. And then we get the deposit amount, and then yeah. So now let's retest it again. So deposit was good. Let's go to withdraw. And now we can withdraw negative. What? Again. So that means there's something wrong with the conditional branch. If your balance is less than or equal to your deposit amount. If not, you don't have enough. Okay, I'm not getting what the problem is here. Okay, I'm gonna pause this while I figure out this problem here. Okay, I finally figured out the problem. The conditional branch, we accidentally switch these. So that's a deposit amount and that's the balance. Now if we apply and we play test it, withdraw, don't have enough. There. Now it knows we don't have enough in our account. Balance works, okay. Now let's try depositing money. First let's try this. There, it knows we currently have $3,000 on our person. Let's see if we can deposit, let's say 200. There. Now let's see if we can deposit more. Nope. Now let's see if we can withdraw the amount we put in, or less. Good. Now let's see if we want to withdraw more than what we have in our account. And our balance works. And the one that I haven't tested yet, because I know it's gonna work, exit. And there you are. That's how you can make a bank.